To me, I've been up close and personal with it. It looks like an ape, but it looks like a human. Can it disappear? Absolutely. Is there explanations in the natural world for that? Absolutely. Does it have to be paranormal? Doesn't really have to be. Have people said UFOs are taking them away? Yep, I've heard a lot of people say that.
There's ample evidence that there are creatures that I will call Bigfoot.
Hey guys, welcome back to Strange Suspicion. Today we're diving into the mysteries of aliens, Bigfoot, and legends, all symbols of the unknown. I can tell you there are things out there that you'd have to see to believe. It's an honor to introduce today's guest, a true legend. He's been an author, an actor, producer, philanthropist, a free speech advocate, a pro wrestler, the commissioner of the JCW, founder of Psychopathic Records, and one half of the insane clown posse, the legend himself, Violent J.
Welcome.
Hello. Thank you for having me. I don't know what a philanthropist is. I don't think I've ever been called one of those. But
You're one of
I'm
them.
happy to be here. Okay, cool.
I know that you're a fan of the mysterious and unknown. Would you say that's true?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, if everybody knew the answers to everything, this world would be lame as fuck. You know what I mean? Like the factor is the unknown. The factor is, we don't have the answers to shit in our face. You know what I mean? That we can't deny. And we don't, we think we know it all. We like to, say those things are impossible, but they're here and it's happening, or it's flying above us. You know what I mean? And so I think it's fascinating. Yeah, I think that's what makes. I mean, that's I think to be on this planet when alien life is proven, I would love that. For that to happen in my lifetime, you know what I mean? To be on this earth when there other intelligent life, like we found, you in the dirt or something. Diggers found a UFO in the buried centuries or whatever, or something was proven that there's extraterrestrial life. That shit right there. When the government filmed this shit and said it was real. What that technically said was everything we thought we knew about science, we don't know a fucking thing because we would have told you that was impossible. There is no propulsion on that thing. Paranormal and Bigfoot have similarities. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because they're both something people believe or don't believe in, you know what I mean? That type of thing. But some people believe Bigfoots are paranormal. Like they can. I mean, a lot of people believe, and this is okay. A lot of people believe that Bigfoots can make themselves invisible, or somehow step in and out of fucking dimensions or some shit like that. Now I gotta think he's supernatural too. You know what I mean? Because my belief in Bigfoot is that it's a species, an animal. I think it's an animal that's survival depends on fucking staying hidden.
100%.
Its whole survival stays on its seclusion. That's how it survives, staying away from human eyes. You know what I mean?
Have you ever heard that Sasquatch and Bigfoot put logs together to point out directions and things in the woods to where maybe a portal would open to where a Bigfoot could go through? Or
I never heard. Maybe I have heard. I just don't remember anything about a portal. But I've heard everything from territory, like this is our marking territory, or when the new Bigfoot is born, they set that up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool. I never heard that. That's neat.
I heard different theories, but I do believe that those stacked up logs like that are from a Bigfoot. You know what I mean? And there are no doubt lots of places with those stacked up logs like that.
Yeah.
You know,
This is in my research. I just kind of was digging in, you know, and I found out that Bigfoots do the whoop noise. They go whoop, whoop.
yeah,
Which I thought was cool. I was like, oh shit, that's pretty cool.
man.
So-
There was these guys that pulled that in 1970 something, that it's called the Sierra Sounds. You'll hear these motherfuckers recorded these. They were in a cabin surrounded by Bigfoots, and they recorded it, and then you could hear the craziest noises, man, as these Sasquatches are out there talking to each other in the woods. It sounds nuts. It sounds like a kung fu movie. It's like,
Oh wow.
you know, it's like really crazy. You know what I mean?
There's two of them across the creek at the big rocks.
Yeah, it sounds like Japanese.
So yeah. Hey.
After they recorded it, they took these sounds and they fucking analyzed the fuck out of them, and they're like, no human can make these sounds. Like the way the notes it was hitting and the depths of the bass and all this shit, they were like, no human could have made these noise. Anyway, it's fascinating, man. You guys want to take a look at some Bigfoot footage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know right where to take
The Yeti, Skunk Ape, Sasquatch, and
Ah, yeah.
Bigfoot. A simian ape hominid-like creature, known to walk on two legs, bipedal like a human, and inhabit the world's most dense forests and jungles.
Yeah, man. They went back and measured the height and everything. They went back to where it was. They repositioned where the camera was.
There's the titties. See them?
I
That's
do. I do see it. It's round. It's wow, it is round like that.
Yeah.
Well, there could be like females and males, right?
Well, there
There's
has to be.
obviously more than one Bigfoot.
That's how
Otherwise,
they make
Bigfoot would be
other
like
ones,
400
right?
years old, right? There's got to be more than one of them.
That could be the case too.
Well, yeah, I mean, exactly. There has to be females and males. That's funny. I know you guys are like new to Bigfoot, you know what I mean? But it's funny. In my
I'm a
my
clown,
beliefs,
Jay.
my beliefs are it's been for so long that Bigfoot's an animal. You know what I mean? Like just like any other animal or whatever. So there's male, female, and all that. But
Right.
you guys are coming from where you guys are coming from the paranormal shit. You're like, so yeah, there has to be a female, right? You know, or whatever you say. And it's like it's just a monster with it's not there's no male or female, it's just a monster out in the woods.
It's like a Ken doll down there, just smooth down there.
That's awesome though. Yeah,
Sorry.
I got a lot of time on my hands if I'm believing in Bigfoot. See, they went and measured its height, man. That thing was like 8'3". You know what I'm saying? That thing was like
Whoa.
8'3". And so if that was a suit, what the fuck could they get this 8'3"? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From walking through it's like that. You know?
Right, because it doesn't look like it's walking on stilts at all. It looks like just like a big, huge leg, the huge muscle.
Right.
And the
Oh,
posture's
crazy.
not even human. That's weird. Looks like it's surfing.
Right.
Look at that. It's massive.
I believe that on the dark web you can find Bigfoot. That somebody's got one and they're charging money for you to come look at it. And they found a guy that was saying, I got Bigfoot. If you want to pay this money, you know what I mean? And his boy paid the money, and they drove down there, and the whole story was so fresh. I go to the farmhouse, the guy's sitting there looking at him, you know, frisk both of them, whatever, and makes them walk all the way back, so that he's behind them, so that he can shoot them if they try anything, right? They walk all the way to the back. I don't remember exactly the way he described it going back there, but it was quite a ways. And then they went to this barn thing. When they opened the barn door, the first thing that hit them was a stench. It was a cage in a corner of area inside this barn, and in the cage was this Sasquatch sleeping. They're just sleeping.
Aww.
These motherfuckers, man, they said that thing was on the floor. The owner went over and he had a long stick with a shocker on the end of it, and he just stuck it through the cage to wake it up, and so it'd get up and be like, you know, it'd be like, just so the guys could get a good look at it, you know what I mean? The 911 calls, all right? Like, see, most people say, or they hoax something, you know what I mean? Because they want attention, you know what I mean? But what sold me on Bigfoot, one of the things that sold me on Bigfoot that I believe is real is because when you listen to the 911 calls of the people calling, and they're screaming on the phone and shit, you know, and that's what sold me.
911, what are you reporting?
With someone or something crawling around out here.
Hello?
Get somebody out here.
What's going on now, sir?
That son of a bitch is about 6'9", I don't know.
Do you see him now, sir?
Yes, I'm looking right at him.
Uh-oh. Okay, hang on.
He's right.
Is he in your yard, sir?
Yeah, God, he's big.
Okay, what's he doing in your yard?
He's looking at me.
So another theory people have is that Sasquatches can read our energy. Okay, like here's what I mean by that. There are some animals that can sense your fear.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Some people believe that the Sasquatch can smell the fuck out of all that shit, you know? And some people believe they can smell it though. They can smell when you want to love them. You get what I'm saying? And they can smell when you want to kill them, and so they stay away, or they're interested in the ones that scent that wants to love them.
I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Gary, was that a bear? Did you just shoot a bear? Gary, what does that sound? That's Bigfoot, I'll tell you.
Man thinks we're the best species because we're the smartest, because we build and we evolve and we grow, you know. What makes us the smartest? Look at a whale's life. Look at that species for a minute. A fucking enormous whale doesn't even know what fear is. It's no predator. It's just massive. And look at its playground. The whole fucking world can swim anywhere it wants. And we think we're superior because we want to, you know, we got to the moon. Man, the whale is superior because they know to be like, fuck the moon. You know what I'm saying? We got it all right here. Orangutan Jungle School. What this is they're mowing down all the land in Indonesia, you know. They're selling all the lumber and all that. So these orangutans are running from these machines, and they're abandoning their kids, right? So these people, they rescue these baby orangutans, and cause they don't have no parent no more, you know, and they teach them how to be an orangutan. You know what I mean? They're actually, the farmers like in the middle of the jungle, and they have employees that every day they take these baby orangutans out in the jungle, and they show them how to crack coconuts and shit, you know. And they do this day after day after day until the orangutans start leaving. Then they come back and they leave and they come back, and pretty soon they're leaving for a longer time. Then they come back and they're leaving for an even longer time. And eventually the baby orangutans don't come back. You know what I mean? That's it. This orangutan jungle school, you know, I ain't gonna have that many fucking students like they got. I mean, teachers. This place right here is big. They got like probably 100 employees. I ain't gonna do it like that. Mine's just gonna be at I'm gonna buy a house out there, and I'm gonna do it right there in the yard. I'm gonna fence it all in, you know, but you know, well, maybe I'm not gonna fence it in. I'm gonna, you know, you get what I'm saying. I'm gonna set it up really straight, but it ain't gonna be as big as these motherfuckers go. You know what I mean? And plus, I'm a huge fan of primates. Like I would love to be, you know, I would love to be a gorilla. You know what I mean? I would love to I would love to hold a fucking chimp, man. I wish I could hold a chimp. You know what I mean? Like I would love that fucking honor. Like it's all muscles and shit, and just hold the fucking actual chimp so I could feel how thick its hair is, because I'm so like fascinated. You know? Okay, a silverback gorilla has a troop, right? A silverback gorilla has a troop, and he usually has between 3 to 6 females. You know what I mean? These are his girlfriends. Right?
His harem.
And the other babies or the other gorillas were number 2 to the silverback. I mean, or number 3 or whatever, you know. And all they do is go through the jungle, eating, sleeping, laying, and fucking. That's it. Eating, sleeping, playing, and fucking. That's it. No job, nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's all they do. The same jungle every day, eating, sleeping, playing, fucking. Like no stress. You know what I mean?
Super grateful for your time.
It was very fun. Yes.
Oh, that was fun, man. Thank you guys for hearing my Bigfoot rant. Cool. Yes. Much love, man. Thank you guys. As Michael Jackson said, every day we leave our legacy. That shit was fire, man.